We were just talking in the clubhouse about how baseball is just so misleading sometimes when you see a team that has not had the opportunities that we've had to get outside, that just went and played at Mississippi State, gave up 14, and 7 or 8. And you have a tendency to think this is just going to be a piece of cake. Well, it wasn't. Our young men had to fight like crazy. But from a coaching standpoint, it makes us coaches feel very good about the makeup of our guys. We had some very good at-bats. We got, of course, 2 big home runs, one by Mendoza, one by Nander. Those things are something that you can't teach. They were disciplined. I think Nander hit his with 2 strikes, and it was obviously the game winner. But like I've said, you saw what's in the last column, and any time a zero's in the last column, if you play smart, you got a chance. We had to make an error. We played fairly smart, but let's give those guys a lot of credit. I thought Youngstown State was well coached and really competed hard.
You gathered everyone there in the 4th or 5th inning, had the team meeting in the dugout. What did you tell the team?
It was one of those things that we just as coaches will do occasionally, and that's just remind the guys of what we're trying to accomplish. Let's don't get up there and try to hit a 3-run home run with nobody on base. Let's go up there and be ourselves. Let's get some quality at-bats. And we got a couple of so-called quality at-bats. Reese worked the count tough, and the guy tried to throw a breaking ball and got away from him, and then Mendo hits it out. So it's a game of intellect that sometimes people don't understand. Reese showed intelligence. Mendoza showed great strength, but we all know he's very intelligent.
Coach, with Velez, who came in 5th inning, threw 2 over the minimum, 40 strikes and 51 pitches, just really impressive showing. Just what did you see from him tonight?
We're going to start him Tuesday night over in Tampa. And we wanted him to get work today because we don't want to use him tomorrow and then have, just 2 days off. Here we have a chance for him to have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off before he pitches Tuesday. So it worked out exactly the way we wanted it to. Unbelievably, to go out there and pitch like he did was phenomenal. And of course, we want JC available if we get in a so-called closing situation. He will be available tomorrow for 1 inning. But we've got others that we've got to get in the ball game. So therefore, Jonas Scalaro, Connor Grady, and a few others need to get their work.
It's such a useful team. What have you liked from your newcomers this season so far?
They've showed resiliency. They have battled when things weren't going well for them. They haven't carried their at-bats to the field. Matt got his first base hit tonight. That was exciting for all of us because that young man is a very good baseball player. Nander, of course, hit a ball out to the opposite field. That is very difficult to do. That is extremely difficult to do in this ballpark. So it was a good win. It was good discipline on their part to stay mentally tough. I'm very proud of them, the young guys.
Going back to Matt, he got his first hit tonight, but behind the plate, he threw the guy out at first. He seems to be playing very well behind the plate.
We've tried, with me being a former catcher here, he has stressed big time to throw behind a runner, and we go over it in practice, but sometimes it doesn't present itself, and because it didn't present itself, he wouldn't throw to first. For an example, runner on first and third, and nobody out. He was hesitant to throw for fear he'd throw it away and the run would score. And we got across to him, this is practice. This is where you've got to learn to make the throw. And to pick that guy off when he did, it's a big lift for us. I'm sure JC was smiling.
Coach, thoughts on Drew Parrish's performance in comparison to last week?
Drew, for a rare time, was behind a lot tonight. 74 pitches in 4 innings is too many. That would mean 148 if my math is right. Y'all add it up. But anyway, I know he threw 74 pitches in 4 innings, and we like our guys to be closer to 60, maybe 55 after 4 innings. I do know this. If he pitched 8 innings and threw 55 pitches, he would have thrown 110, and 110 is about the maximum that we give our guys after 8 innings. We're not going to trot him back out there because then he's up into the realm of it ain't happening.
You mentioned it behind the count a little bit, but still he fans 7, bounces right back after giving up that walk and that homer. What does it say about the maturity of Parrish that even when he's not having the best night, you can still sit him down?
He is definitely a mature pitcher, but he has it, and that is something that you can't teach. He loves to compete. He knew it was time for him to be done. Deep down, he wanted to go back out there, but this being the 2nd week of the season, he was done because he threw 65 last week.
Do you like the way you've been able to manage your pitchers through 5 games?
So far, so good. Yeah, I feel like we've gotten guys work, and it's extremely important this time of the year that we can get our guys some work.
Was losing that game on Tuesday/Wednesday, is that a little bit of a bummer and trying to get the guys in?
It's definitely a bummer. Made it a late night for this young guy. Ride all the way over there and sit down and get. The weatherman was not kind to us that night. Didn't help us any, but didn't hurt us. We were able to get some guys tonight the work that they needed. I mean, we used 3 people, and Drew will be off now until next Friday. So we'll go with CJ tomorrow, and hopefully CJ can have a good outing. We can get a couple of more guys in.
Austin on the second game tomorrow, do you think, Coach?
Yes, Pollock throws tomorrow. 2nd game.
Anything else?
Thank you, Coach.
You got it. Good to see you.
Not to mention